Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Right. It is lower body day. So make sure that you are using weights that challenge your super strong lower body. Okay. We're going to go by sets and reps today. So no timer. And I'm gonna start us off with some forward lunges so that we warm our legs up. For this set of forward lunges, if you want to go, you don't need to go super duper heavy because I just want to kind of wake everything up. We got a couple little pointers with our forward lunges that we'll talk about really quickly. So, anytime we're doing a forward lunge, we step forward naturally, and our upper body is going to stay mostly upright when we forward lunge. Okay. That makes us move more quad dominant. When you are lunging, most of our weight is going to be in the ball of our foot and our heel. We go down and we push up through our heel. Okay. I just want to do these alternating again to kind of warm everything up. If these are hard on your knees, play with how far your knee comes over your foot, right? There's a sweet spot for all of us. The more you can get a 90-degree angle without going super far forward, over your toe could be really helpful for your knees. Okay. Okay, so these don't have to be super heavy. We're just gonna warm up with them. Let's do 20 of them, alternating, okay? Step forward and down. Remember, we drive up through our heel. Just 20 of them, just warming up our legs. For the next one, we definitely want to choose weights that feel like it's really challenging for us, okay? We're gonna hit RDLs, get those bad boys out of the way. You guys are pretty much pros at these. So remember, bent knees, okay? Weights are always touching our legs with our RDL. When we do these, we want to go hips back, hips forward, hips back, hips forward. Think more of back and forth rather than up and down, okay? That'll help you keep your hip hinge pattern. Okay, we're gonna do 12 reps. Remember with deadlifts, we want to go slow as we go down. Neutral neck. Your chin near your collarbone. Now we're gonna hit curtsies, okay? So remember our curtsy lunge. This is when we step around and back. You wanna make sure if you look down, you can see your toes peeking out the side. If you can't, you're doing a reverse lunge, okay? Most of our weight is on this front foot. Back one's here just so we don't fall. We want to bend both legs, getting as low as we can with no pain, and come back up. Hips stay facing forward. If we travel around with our hips, we're just going to hurt ourselves. We are not working any muscles that we're intending to, and our knee is in a bad place. Okay? Hips forward. We have 12 on one side and 12 on the other. Go whenever you're ready. We're 12 on each side. If your heart rate is not up, you could go heavier. That's what that means, all right? All right. We are going to hit sumo squats. Sumo squats. Wide stance squat. Okay. Feet are wider than your shoulders. Toes, again, toes are never super straight unless we are otherwise stating. Weights are down the middle, and we want to go low and slow. All right. This is inner thigh, your adductors. We have 12 of them. Nice and slow. Slow and low. Again, your heart rate should be up. If it isn't, just means you've graduated and you need heavier weights. Okay? Definitely want to get our heart rate up while we're working out. So next up, we're doing a tap back deadlift. It's also called a B stance. This is when our feet are shoulder width apart, and then we take one foot, we slide it back, and we keep our heel up. Okay? Today, we're going to have both weights, and we're going to go straight down, just like we do in our regular RDL. It is important that this back leg is only there for balance. Most of your weight is on this front leg, okay? That's going to make all the difference. Otherwise, we're just doing regular RDLs, okay? 12 of them with your leg back on the one side, and then we'll switch, okay? Nice and slow. Picking weights to challenge us. Remember, 12 on one side, 12 on the other. Okay, we're taking a sec and go back through them. We are doing our forward lunges again. You don't have to go as heavy as you've been doing with your other exercises because balance is definitely a challenge since we're alternating, but definitely hold some weights. Make it a challenge for yourself. So remember, with these forward lunges, we're stepping forward. Our posture is going to be way more upright than it is with our reverse lunge. Changes the muscles that we're using. Also, adjusting how far forward your knee goes when you go down into your lunge will help if you are feeling like it's questionable or painful or just weird. Play with how your weight is distributed and move that knee back. The closer you can get to a perfect 90-degree angle, the less stress on your knee. Okay? We have 20 reps, alternating, taking our time. Remember, as we come up, we're driving through our heel. Okay, we're gonna head into our RDL. Remember, bent knees. If you're feeling these a ton in your hamstrings, bend your knees more, okay? We want to work our whole posterior chain with our RDL. That's hammies, glutes, and lower back, okay? So, remember, hips go back, hips go forward. We go slow as we go down. You can power up if you want. Slow as you go down, though. We have 12 reps. So whenever you're ready, making sure to choose a weight that is tough. On our heart rate up. Make sure that you're challenging yourself with your weights so that your heart rate comes up. So next up, we're hitting our curtsy lunges. Okay. Remember with curtsy lunges, we need to see our toe poking out the other side. Our hips stay forward, and most of our weight is on this front leg. Okay. We're going to do 12 reps all on the same leg and then switch. Again, heart rate should be up. Breathing for a second. Then we're going to hit our sumo squats. Sumo squat, wide stance, wide stance. Toes are always scooted out. For these, weights are typically held down the middle. I'm going to drop low and slow, okay? And we want to make sure we're going to have a lot of hip hinging here, but we want to make sure that we're not here, okay? If we're here, you may want to transition and hold your weights up at your shoulders so that you can keep a more upright posture, right? We got 12 sumos. Catching our breath. Then we're going to hit our tap back deadlift. This is also called a B stance when your feet are in this position. So start out feet shoulder width apart. Take one foot, slide it back, and your heel stays up. We're going to deadlift just like we do our RDL. It's important to remember this back leg is for stability. This front leg holds most of your weight, okay? 12 on each side, guys. And then collarbone, big neutral neck. Okie dokie. So next up, we have a little finisher that I want to go through twice, hopefully, maybe 3 times. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes us. So we're going to do calf raises, squats, squat jumps. Put it on repeat. So calf raises, we're going to do 20 of them. Again, we want weights that are going to challenge us. You can hold them at your shoulders, you can hold them at your sides. Calves should be really squeezing, so making sure that we're getting our heels up as high as they go. 20 reps. Make sure your toes and the ball of your feet stay glued to the floor. So we're going to go 15 squats. And these are a standard squat. So feet should be about shoulder width apart, toes are out of our way. Thinking about posture. And squat jumps. If high impact is not your deal, you do a quick squat to calf raise. Okay? We got 15. And then we're going to repeat those 3. 20 calf raises. Make sure you're getting your heels way up. Toes and ball of your foot stay glued to the floor. Suck. Okay, then we're doing 15 standard squats. The feet are shoulder width apart, give or take. Okay, this is our home stretch, our last move. 15 squat jumps. That wraps us up for today, you guys. You did awesome. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow morning for full body. Bye, you guys.